at dismantling it. So I encourage you as you listen to this to let go of the names, President, Trump, Republican, Democrat, and try to see this as consciousness playing out. So it was in March when I received the information that Donald Trump, our United States president, is a massive and powerful light worker. And to say that I was shocked is an understatement. And so for the next 5 months, I have been digesting information from my guides about what this light worker in human form, looking like the name Donald Trump, has been doing for the entire human collective. This man has more charge around him than almost any other human on the planet right now. And this man has a personality. You either like him or you don't like him, right? He is a third-dimensional human with a personality that was required for him to have in order to get him into the place that he finds himself in now, in order to do what he came onto the earth plane to do, which is dismantling systems that have been so ingrained in the human collective that it is almost impossible to imagine that they're actually being dismantled. And the only way to dismantle them and to break them apart is to stand in the middle of them, which is what this individual, President Trump, is doing. He is standing in the middle of these massively dark systems, surrounding himself by the individuals that have been perpetuating this, controlling the human collective, playing out these massively large, dense paradigms: corruption, greed, sexual misconduct in a way that we can't even imagine in satanic rituals, mind control in a way that would blow our minds if we actually were able to grasp it. These are all things that are literally breaking apart right now, and this individual is standing in the middle of it, beginning to break it apart. And there's no mistake that this individual has the amount of hate around him, because the individuals that are being taken down by him, the dark energies or lower frequency energies that are being taken down by him, are right there next to him. They know, they see, they understand, and they're scared. And so they get louder and louder with their anger and their rage and their fear. And the way they do that is through the media and by manipulating the human collective. And so you have an individual that is hated, deeply, deeply hated. And he's okay with that because he understands his role. I've asked the Galactic Federation of Light, does this individual, does Donald Trump know who he is? And they said he isn't quite aware. So he has a purpose and a mission that is beyond anything we can understand. So he knows what he's there to do. He's aware that he is breaking apart the political system. If you listen to him, he is neither Democrat nor Republican. He is for the people. He has said it many, many times. And this is not a political video. This is a consciousness video. He's breaking apart the political system. He's breaking apart the economic system. He's breaking apart the educational system. He's breaking apart the entertainment and media systems. He's breaking apart the scientific systems. And the reason that we are having a hard time with this is because these are systems that we are used to, that we are comfortable with, that we are familiar with, i.e. when a president comes in, rarely do they go rogue. They follow the rules. They do what the president does. And that is playing in and perpetuating the dark systems and energies that we're collapsing. And the only way to collapse it is to go rogue. The only way to collapse the systems, you guys, is to step out of them and to do it differently. It doesn't matter if you like this individual or not. It's about the bigger perspective, the bigger picture. My guides have told me that this individual, and this is not easy to say, that he will be known as one of the most prolific way showers of our time because of what he is doing. This isn't about voting. It's not about your political choice. This is about ascension. And one of the unfortunate pieces about being controlled our entire human experience and life by the elite and by the media, which is really just a very small group of individuals that are controlling the other individuals, which are controlling the media stations, is that they have perpetuated a storyline around this individual that has created a very evil character. And I ask you to ask yourself, why? Why is there so much evil being spoken about this individual? What do they hate so much about this man, and why? Because as I started to do my research, because what the Galactic Federation of Light told me, and literally I was floored, what I started to see was a man that is deeply misunderstood by a mainstream media that is afraid of being dismantled.